Hey world, hey brothers and sisters, it's Brother Paul with the Universal Peace Officers. Wanted to talk to you guys today about your circle, about the we's in your life. Who are the we's in your life? Who are the people in your life? Who are the people in your circle? Are you doing what you can to support and be there for the we's in your life, the people in your life? And are you also there to accept the help and the guidance from your friends, from the we's in your life? You know, I was doing some reading this morning, and I was reading in Acts 2, verse 42. And it's the Acts church people called, and it's the believers form a community, and all the believers devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to the fellowship and to sharing in meals, including the Lord's Supper. And a deep sense of awe came over them all, and the apostles performed many miracles and wonders. And all the believers met together in one place and shared everything they had. Very we-oriented, you know. I also personally follow Alcoholics Anonymous, you know. And in my journey with recovery, you know, it was one of the hardest things I did in my life 20 years ago, to give up the drugs and the drinking, you know. And in the steps, we is mentioned so many times. We don't do it alone, we do it together. We admitted we were powerless over alcohol, that our lives had become unmanageable. We came to believe that a power greater than ourselves could restore us to sanity. Made a decision to turn our will and our lives over to the care of God as we understood Him. Made a searching and fearless moral inventory of ourselves. Admitted to God and to another human being the exact natures of our wrong. Can you get the theme here? We're entirely ready to have God remove these defects of character. Humbly asked Him to remove our shortcomings. Made a list of all persons we had harmed and became willing to make amends. Made direct amends to such people whenever possible, except when to do so to injure them or others. Continued to take personal inventory, and when we were wrong, we promptly admitted it. Here's one of my favorites. Sought through prayer and meditation to improve our conscious contact with God as we understood Him, praying only of knowledge of His will for us and the power to carry that out. And 12 is, having had a spiritual awakening as a result of these steps, we tried to carry this message and practice these principles in all our affairs. The world has gone nuts. We all know it. We all see it. So there's no more important time than to make sure your circle's strong, and make sure you're loving and thanking the we's that are in your life, and make sure you understand who you are the we's for. We all have to do this life together. We are all instructed to get into community, whether it's scriptures from the Bible, whether it's the foundation of the steps of Alcoholics Anonymous. God is continually telling us the importance of community, of brotherhood, of fellowship, of loving one another. You know, I used to have a phrase on my shirts at my Golden Rule barbecue, you know, Golden Rule, the Golden Rule. And on the shirts, it said on the back with a picture of the American flag, love thy neighbor, we're all neighbors. And that's a point I really want to remind myself of today, and just share that with you guys out there that are listening, is just remember that we're all neighbors. No matter what race, what religion, what sexual preference, what political affiliation, we're all humans, man. We're all brothers and sisters. Somewhere down the line, we're all related. And the puppet masters, the people who are pulling the strings and have the microphone, are trying to divide us so many different ways. And my encouragement is that you don't let them do that. You don't believe the bull crap. You don't buy into the propaganda, and you understand that if we stand together as humans, stand up to the elite that's trying to enslave us, we have a chance to not allow them to take our country, because that's what they're trying to do. So guys, together we the people can get through this, but we have to do it together. So love one another, love your brothers and sisters, love your neighbors, and remember we're all neighbors. And even if we think of things differently and have different ideals, we still got to come together on where we have things in common. And that's what they teach us in AA. Look at the similarities, not the differences. And we can learn from each other. We can teach one another, and together we can kind of get through the chaos and do it in a way with giving God glory by taking care of our mind, body, and spirit. Make sure we're grounded and we're centered and we get connected, so that we have the peace in our hearts from the peace with God that we have, and in that we have the ability to share peace and love and compassion with others. So that's my prayer for all you folks out there today. Thank you all for joining in and tuning in. And over the next week, I'll be giving you guys some updates on some things we're doing locally in the community. One of the reasons I haven't been broadcasting as much, I've been working on some local things, but it's good stuff. And I've got a lot of we's that are helping me in the process, and I'm very thankful for each and every one of them, and they know who they are. So my prayer, as always, is a peace officer's prayer. God, fill me with peace, love, and compassion. God, fill my family and friends with peace, love, and compassion. God, fill all the earth and all of humanity with peace, love, and compassion. God bless America. God bless the world. Peace officers out.